Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If your kids are as fussy as my daughter and she would literally be able to eat pasta every day for weeks and you just need some ideas, at least for yourself, to keep your sanity, please make sure you stay tuned. So I just wanted to put this quick video together. It's gonna go up on a Saturday, which is normally my cooking video day. But it's more about ideas really, because if you're like myself and my husband, my daughter absolutely loves pasta. Any kind of pasta, penny pasta, spaghetti, fusilli, anything. And seriously, most of the time, I make it in batch and I know she could eat it for a week. It's not the best and the healthiest thing to do and to have, but she just absolutely loves it. Very often she just has it plain. I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one whose kid would be like that. I know my nephews, now they are grown up, but they used to be like my daughter, pasta with pasta. So I just thought, if you make a batch of pasta and your kid just wants to have it with cheese or in its own, how can you jazz it up for yourself? Obviously you could do a spaghetti bolognese, which is, again, that goes down a treat. That's probably one of the, she likes cheese, one of her favorite toppings, if she decides to have toppings with her pasta, or bolognese. And I used to make a lot of bolognese, but for some reason, anything tomatoey, it could be my age, but I can't really tolerate it. So we don't really have too many things with tomatoes. Fresh tomato is okay, but for some reason, chopped tomatoes, spaghetti bolognese, it gives me a horrendous heartburn. So I still make it, but try to avoid it. Try to avoid the tomatoes. So all in all, the following toppings would be a good idea for yourself and for your kid as well, if they eat it. Obviously, first one is spaghetti bolognese and grated cheese. So first one is spaghetti bolognese. Second one would be grated cheese, or you can have spaghetti bolognese with grated cheese, which is, you would probably think is no point making a video about that, but that's obviously the basic. And the other ideas, I think what been doing, when me and my husband kind of want to finish off the rest of the pasta, we don't want to have it plain. So you can also have sour cream and grated cheese. It's again a very good idea. It would go with any kind of, not any kind of plain pasta. So I'm talking about plain pasta here. I'm not talking about obviously things like tortellini and ravioli and things like that. I'm talking about, this recipe is going to be, but this idea is going to be more about the plain ones like spaghetti, fusilli, penne, and all the other plain stuff, how to make them a little bit more interesting. So as I said, grated cheese and sour cream. So what you can do, just put a dollop of sour cream on your pasta after you heated it up, mix it together and grate some cheese on it. You can pop it back in the microwave or heat it up and it will be nicely melted. We actually have something similar like that in Hungary. But what we do in Hungary, we actually fry up some bacon pieces and mix it in, and we can use cottage cheese as well. So you can do a bit of cottage cheese if you like plain cottage cheese. I'm not talking about the one with the pineapple flavor or chive. Plain cottage cheese can be also mixed in cottage cheese, sour cream, and grated cheese. And if you want to give it a bit of a kick, then you can put some bacon pieces on the top as well. As I said, we already come up with grated cheese, sour cream, grated cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, grated cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, and bacon bits if you feel adventurous. The other topping, which I have tried in the past, again is slightly tomato based though, I did lentil bolognese. The idea is pretty much the same as spaghetti bolognese, just instead of meat, you use red lentils. I tried it with red split lentils and it cooked really quickly, but you can try it with other kind of lentils as well. You just make it really thick. The same idea, same recipe, and there are loads of other recipes out there that would be able to guide you how to make lentil bolognese. I think it's a very good budget friendly meat alternative if you want to do a meatless day during the week. then it's something I think it's worth making, and you can just have it with grated cheese, or you just pretty much treat it as if it was meat. Lentil bolognese is the other one. And what we tried in the past, if you've got cream cheese at home, we tend to have cream cheese at home quite a lot, then you just heat up your pasta, mix in a dollop of cream cheese, stir it together. You can grate cheese on the top if you want. And again, another cream cheese based idea which I tried and we absolutely love it. If you've got bits of ham hanging around, bits of chicken hanging around, you can just mix it in. So what you do is you heat up your pasta, and you also can kind of fry up some onions, use a bit of cold cut, bit of bits of meat, what you've got in the fridge, mix in a bit of veggie, and stir it together, stir it in with the pasta, and you can also stir in some cream cheese. What we've done in the past, it's a very similar recipe, is we just kind of repurpose whatever we had in the fridge. If we had any spinach, any peppers, any onions, just fry it all up, fry it with a little bit of cold cut if you want to make it meaty. If you want to make it veggie, just leave the cold cut out, but pretty much fry everything together in the frying pan. Mix it together with the heated pasta, and again a dollop of cream cheese, make it really nice and creamy. Stir it together, a bit of grated cheese on the top, Bob's your uncle. You can even pop it in the air fryer. What we've done in the past, again, I could not be bothered to kind of fry everything together, so I just had the shredded ham, shredded cold cut, whatever we had together, mixed in with the cold pasta, mixed in with the cold dollop of cream cheese, stir it all together, mix it together, put it in one of the silicone liners, grate some cheese on the top, and put it in an air fryer for a few minutes on about 180. I probably would put it in maybe about 5 minutes, give it a stir and put it back. You can put a little bit more grated cheese on the top. So these are very nice and simple recipes. And what we also started doing, we started using pesto. Very inexpensive. I tend to get green pesto. Again, I used to have red pesto, but because of the tomato business in my diet, I try to avoid it. For some reason, green pesto is so much better for us. And that's what we're going to have today, because my daughter's having plain spaghetti, nothing on the top. She may feel like a little bit of grated cheddar cheese, who knows. And me and my husband, we have just a little bit of pasta because it's very carby. It's not very good for the blood sugar. But obviously we want to use what we've got at home. Heat it up, a dollop of green pesto, stir it together, and it would be maybe about a quarter of a plate of pasta and a 3/4 of a plate of mixed green leaf salad. It's perfectly fine. I hope that you enjoy this video and giving you a few ideas, because there are so many things that we can repurpose in the fridge. And I think as long as you've got a bit of cream cheese, stir it in, make it creamy, add a bit of ham, grate some cheese on, and you don't really need to worry about buying the expensive or not so healthy alternative, meaning, you know, special sauces to go in with your pasta. So as I said, I hope you will give it a go and you will enjoy it. It's a slightly different kind of Saturday recipe because it's not, obviously it doesn't involve any kind of cooking, but I still wanted to give you a few ideas that you might find useful to implement if your kids love pasta as much as mine does. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to check out one of my videos that's coming up. It's just one of our really super quick Friday night air fryer recipe that I'm going to link in. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very much for finding me. Have a lovely day, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye for now.